Evening, everyone. Hey, long boy, Taco, Virus, how's it going? Well, besides the lack of feeling in your body, Virus. Hope everything's okay. Oh, my mom is in the hospital and about to be transferred to Iowa City because there's nothing more the doctors can do. Oh. That really sucks to hear, man. Well, hopefully the doctors in Iowa City will be able to help. Good to hear, long boy. Not if I can't get the— I've been practicing this so much, and I'm still like— I'm way worse than I used to be at this. I have no idea why. Oh my god. Like, that's bad. See, that's too far away. My sled placement has actually been the biggest issue, because when I have good sled placement, I tend to put myself in the right position. When my sled position is off is when I tend to make that— see, that's too far away. Oops, that was too close. Like, I have plenty of time to wait. That's good. Well, I mean, of course you are. I would be too if my mother was in that same situation. Obviously, you don't want to lose her. Your mother. Unfortunately, all you can really do in that situation is hope for the best. Hope things work themselves out. Hope that she's not in too much pain. Hey, Quan, what's up? Tato, you have so much subs. Yeah, he's talking to you. I can't tell if that's bad. It's not. I definitely don't think he's like, huh, man, what a loser. Why do you have so many subs? Hey, Kite Man, what's up, dude? Good to see you. I mean, these are technically world record attempts. They're just not going to be anywhere close to world record. Well, Virus, hopefully— oop, damn it. My inadequacies in Mega Man X will help you take your mind off things for a little while. That was actually fine, but I jumped too high. That was weird. And welcome to Kite Man YouTube. There we go. Oh, nope, too far away. Oh, hi, Xplod, what's up? Oh my god. Oh, what's up, Uzi? How's it going, dude? Oop. God. I got 9 out of 10 earlier, but— oh. But obviously now that I'm back on camera, I can't do it to save my life. Nope, too far away. There we go. Just gotta take my time. Just relax. You have a lot of time to get into that position. Relatively speaking. Not sure anyone got a 0 run yet. I don't think so. Not that I know of. What's up, Virus? They say hi to you, Quan? If not, hey. Oh, is that what it is? I'm sorry to hear that. No, I appreciate, you know, what you're saying, your concern for my well-being. I've actually, to be quite honest, ever since I've started streaming so consistently, my drinking has gone like way down. Because, like, I know some people tell you there's no such thing as a social drinker, but like, that's the only reason I ever really drank. I don't like come home and go, huh, you know what, I need some beer. It's fun to do it with friends, but that's never been me. And I guess it's nice to like know that for sure, because, you know, based on what you read and stuff, it's really easy to be considered like an alcoholic. But so like you start to wonder, and it is fun to do it on stream sometimes. You know, I'm not gonna lie, it's interesting to have the kind of a different experience. But I mean, in general, I used to do it like kind of heavily. I like heavily once a week, I'd say, and now that's down to like heavily maybe once every 3 weeks or something like that. Whoa. That was weird. Die. I'm actually pretty surprised by the amount of people that come on here that aren't like teenagers, obviously, and have said, yeah, you know what, I've never drank before. I'm impressed. I thought there were a lot fewer people like that out there. Mostly because I'm from a state where that's all you can do is drink for entertainment. Fair enough. Fair enough. I will have deserved it at that point. This is... Nope, I didn't even split. Yeah, that's a really bad time. That would have been like a -4, I think. Yo, what's up, Stando? Time is always relative. Unfortunately, not when it comes to world record time. We use Mars time. How long does it take for Mars to rotate around the sun, and how long is its average day? That'd be interesting. There's a difference between alcoholics and social drinkers. If you use alcohol to escape, you need it to feel better. The drinking as such, then it's a problem. Yeah, see, I agree, but like, there are some people out there who will lead you to believe that there's no such thing as a social drinker. If you do drink, you must be out, you know, looking for the escape or whatever. Even if you do it like once a month. Oh, do you binge drink at all? Well, then you're an alcoholic. Like, I don't think so. I just think that's a very convenient way of looking at it, and it makes it your job easier to just label people. You are just drinking because you like what it does for you as far as inebriation, so as long as it's not excessive, that's not a problem. Right. And I mean, the older I get too, like the more I worry about like those kind of long-term health effects. So I don't, for some people it gets worse, you know, as they age. And in fact, my partner and I were having a conversation about this. As far as our profession goes, it's it's really easy. Damn it. Our profession is one of the highest levels of alcoholism, right? Just because of the nature of the job and the type of stresses that it has. And he's like, yeah. So, because when I'm like, oh yeah, you know, I'm worried that, you know, I mess something up or it's something's not going to work or, you know, whatever. Ah, damn it, that's going to suck. That's fine. That was a bad intro. He's like, well, you still deal with it better than most people. He's been out 2 years more than I have practicing law. He's like, well, you deal with it better than most people do. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, that's why most attorneys become alcoholics. They feel the same way you do, and they just decide to drink their fears, their, you know, worries away. 24.6 hours? Oh, that's actually let me catch up with chat here real quick. Alcohol is just a lesser Kool-Aid. I wish it tastes like Kool-Aid. Hey, KY, what's up, dude? I think Tato brings up that point. It's like excess is the issue. And excess is the issue with a lot of different things, not just alcohol. And the average person isn't an alcoholic, obviously. So it's about willpower and being able to say, I don't need, you know, to drink a six-pack when I get home. I drink because I want to be drunk that day, so my brain goes, wee! I mean, it's a good feeling until the next day, and then it's like, because I can't deal with hangovers like I used to. So almost 2 Earth years, but the day is relatively similar. Not a stereotyper. Games for entertainment that are not me tasty food. Hey, that's, you know, that's absolutely okay. What do I think about wine? I used to hate wine, and now I love it. It's because I'm not a beer person. I drink it. I'm like okay with drinking a little more than I used to, just because of its cost effectiveness. But I was normally like a hard liquor dude. So once I started, I acquired the taste of red wine, because I used to, even when I started liking white wine, I hated red wine. I acquired the taste, and it was nice to be able to drink something that gets you a little buzz that, like, isn't the same as hard liquor. It's a little easier to go easy on the wine, as opposed to one shot of hard liquor, and you're already like, all right, that's the kind of night this is going to be, right? Are you... KY, I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not. But yes, if you're not being sarcastic, that is absolute. It's like, besides bartenders, which, like, obviously, right? And, like, you know, it can be easy for that to happen in the service industry because you're working at bars, you know, barmaids, stuff like that. But in terms of, like, the professional area, it's like attorneys are number 1, and I can't remember who's number 2. It's not, I don't think it's doctors. It might be something weird like dentists, but it's been a while since I've seen one of those lists, so I don't know. Hey Anthony, what's up, dude? Yeah, it's the whole you have a wet bar in your office thing is partly for aesthetics and like, oh, look, he has scotch in his office. Like, wow, you know, how much did that cost? But it's also because they fucking drink it during work hours, and they go to hearings and stuff. I'm like, wow, okay, sure. Like, I understand if you, like, take a client out, you have a couple drinks, and you're trying to close a deal. That can help sometimes, right? Like, that's almost like a sales trick. But, like, just in your office alone, okay, all right. I mean, I guess, as long as, you know, it's not affecting your work, which a lot of them are functioning, so it doesn't generally negatively affect them, but it's really easy to then go off the rails, so... But yeah, to answer your question, Uzi, I love wine. And I really started to like red wine about 4 years ago. White's still an easier like bottle to drink, but if I'm just talking about like, oh, I want something with dinner, a glass of red wine is nice. Or you're the moment from Team Fortress 2 and have a legendary liver. I do not. I wish, but I do not. All right, let's go. Hold on. Like, I remember thinking, oh, I want to put a bar in my office just because, like, I feel like I should, because it's part of, like, the attorney office aesthetic. And then I was like, actually seems like a pretty terrible idea. I was like, why even tempt yourself with that? You mean when I'm resetting the game? Damn it. So, this intro has a lot of resets because... So, when you're speedrunning, the stage that always gets reset the most, in most cases, is the intro. Because there's generally a certain time you want to be at a range coming out of the intro, and if you're not in that range, you might as well reset because it didn't waste too much of your time. So, that's why. That's why we're resetting, because we want to put ourselves on good pace for the rest of the run. You don't want to not PB because your intro sets you back 4 seconds. And I generally have a good idea how much I've played this to know exactly, like, roughly how far behind I am in any intro stage, based on, or in this intro stage, depending on what mistake I've made. I've still never understood wine quite like beer. I mean, that's because you've been like on the beer train for a while, right? And like what you did was you actually like went out of your way to find like, this is good beer, this is bad beer, you know. Let me try all these different types of things because I enjoy the taste and I like trying all these different things. That's what happened to me with wine. And I don't know if you've put in, at least not that you've ever told me, that sort of like commitment to learning the wine. Oops. Like beer. But I could be wrong. Maybe you have. Hard cider's fantastic. I love cider. If I'm ever gonna drink something just as like a chill, like, hey, I've been in the mood for just a tad bit of alcohol, it'll be a cider, because A, it's generally sweet enough where you don't want a ton of it, but it's still, you know, good enough to get down. Unlike a Miller Lite, which I just don't want to ever get down. Or not, I shouldn't hate on Miller Lite, I'd prefer to hate on Bud Light instead. Like Bud Light. Well, yeah, your follow-up is what I mean. Just like your commitment to beer is why you understand it so well, but you just haven't, as far as I know, haven't had that same like attempted commitment at wine yet. I mean, your palate might be weak, but you could definitely improve it. It's just a matter of if you want to. You obviously don't have to, but you know, it's if you want to, it's all about sampling different types of wine. When I went to California after my wife and I broke up, in 2014, I took a trip to California by myself. First time I'd ever went like out of the state by myself. I went to visit my cousin in California and her husband. And we did a lot of wine touring. And so that sort of like adventurousness, like, this is a new feeling for me being single. I haven't really been single in like 8 years. I'm in California, kind of on my own, you know, that kind of inspired it. And then I've just kind of kept it up since then. And then my wife and I got back together, but she got back together with a man that knew a lot more about wine than he did before. My XP with beer tasting significantly higher than what wine tastes. Yeah, exactly. Ah, damn it. But you know, nothing wrong with that. I'd say your taste in beer is very good. I don't like a lot of the beer that you like, but I understand why people like it. Because it actually emphasizes taste. It's just, instead of just like being as close to water as possible. It's just, do you actually enjoy the taste? And the answer for me is no, but I get it. Thanks. So am I. I hope she feels the same. She married me after all. Kind of bad if she didn't. That was the closest I ever came to being an alcoholic, because I like went on an intentional like self-destructive phase of a couple months. All right, later, Uzi. Thanks for the good lucks. You have a good night. Whew. You ever realize that Mega Man could make a lemonade stand with only his blaster? Wait, what do you mean? Can't believe Twain is only playing with his mind and is talking. I'm trying to get better at that. 40s noir detectives? Well, what am I doing? I'm assuming you're talking about like the bar situation. Yeah, because I guess that was a thing, right? Always had alcohol at the ready. Of course, the attitude towards like liquor and things like cigarettes and stuff like that was a lot different back then. Remember, that was a time where women, it was encouraged for women to smoke cigarettes because it was healthy for them. Oh, because he shoots lemons. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. I ruined your joke. Yeah, KY. I'm not sure. I know you played a lot of X in your past, but I'm not sure if you ever knew that, or if we talked about that in our very first playthrough of it. But when he shoots like his regular pellet, that's the nickname for that is a lemon. Like this shot's a lemon shot. Because it looks like a lemon. Oh, I didn't jump. That was unfortunate. Yeah, they were. Kind of hard to imagine, considering we didn't live through them, so it's like, no idea. Not even our parents. They had a different time. Oh, you're kidding me. Son of a bitch. What was that, 9 dives? Or is that 8 dives? I think that was 8 dives. I've heard stories from some of my customers about smoking in the parts store and drinking at lunch. Yeah, I mean, and that was considered, like, fine. I just don't understand, like, the dehydration you had to deal with seems kind of crazy to me. I get dehydrated, like, really often when I'm not drinking. And their diets were garbage, too, like... Yeah. All right. Hey, Tash. Thank you for the good lucks. Yeah, guys, so unfortunately, I thought a hearing of mine was at 10:30 tomorrow, but at like a pre-hearing meeting today, they're like, oh, see everybody at 8:30, and I'm like, oh, excuse me? So glad we had that meeting, otherwise I would not have been at court on time. So that also means I won't be able to stream as long as I would like to tonight. Otherwise, I would have made the Mega Man stream yesterday and stream New Threat tonight. By the way, KY, if you haven't seen that video that I posted on Discord in the casual gaming section about what happened in the New Threat mod yesterday, you should check that out. Or just check out the highlight on Twitch. That last fight was the weirdest shit I've ever seen in a Final Fantasy VII game. Maybe we are really pussies. It's kind of like the baseball thing. For those that don't know, people used to be able to throw like 150 pitches a game, no problem. And they would pitch like 40 games a year and like have long careers. Damn it. Now, there's pitch counts where the manager keeps a close eye on how many pitches the pitcher has thrown, how many innings the pitcher has pitched throughout the course of an entirely season, and all of a sudden all these pitchers are getting injured. It's like, well, is it because they've been coddled? Now, all of a sudden, they're like losing their constitution? Or it's just that the constitution rolls for old-timey pitchers was like an 18 or something like that, whereas these new pitchers just roll shitty constitution. Like an 8. Oh, I do love making... Ooh, that was odd. That wasn't good. D&D or Pathfinder references whenever I can now. Oh, shit. Yeah, this is already a bad stage. Whoa. Why? Okay, that was weird. My dash input was going kind of crazy there. It, like, stuttered and then just did not release itself. I'll check it out. Ah, what a great movie Tommy Boy is. Ooh, okay. That was strange, but we got there. Alright, the fight kind of has to be perfect here. Okay. All right. We didn't, despite the horrendous early part of the stage, we aren't going to lose a ton of time. Actually, gain some time. That's what happens when you have a good Kwunger fight. So much time saved compared to a bad Kwunger fight. Yeah, so the strat is to be super up close to him so he does his headbang and it's like he's dancing with you, they say. And that's like the quickest way to get rid of them. I started practicing gap jumps today. I don't think I'm ready to implement those quite yet, but they're fun. They're just not super easy for me to do. That sucks. For those that don't know, gap jumps are where you jump from the ladder and you dash jump off onto the up the ladder onto the ground. It saves a little bit of time each time you do that. Oh, damn it. Because instead of just like climbing up the ladder like that and going through the frames of like getting to the top or whatever, you just skip that and now you're jumping. It is not easy. If you see some speedrunners do it though, they do it like it's nothing and it's crazy. I don't know actually. Possum is generally around for these streams, at least the beginning. Alright, we gained like 3 seconds there. I don't know, maybe Murphy's streaming tonight and that's where he is. Although I thought Murphy said he wasn't streaming till Thursday, but I could be wrong. Hey guy, what's up? Okay, well, I was talking about Awesome Possum. I mean, to be honest, that is the easiest boss in the game. Especially when you have his weakness. When you're doing it Buster only, he's actually really fucking difficult, but... Whoops. I didn't realize I wasn't charged enough. I guess I just kind of went based off feel and I thought I was in my pink neon state. All right, good RNG. Yes, please. Nope. Terrible RNG. I would say the most embarrassing thing about our very first playthrough of this on the channel as a Let's Play was that we just, like, forgot how to beat Armadillo. We just completely forgot. And, like, actually died to him a few times. And then, like, we beat him. I think I beat him without taking damage, and Tone's like, what the fuck have you guys been doing this entire time? I'm like, hey, good question. It's a good question. Yeah, Guy's doing his family and friends a solid and buying them some Switch Lights when they're released. How is Marvel Ultimate Alliance coming, Guy? Have you been Did you play that at all today? Alright, don't fuck me, bombs. Or mines. Alright, good. That was some awkward mine placement, but it was alright. That itch. That was not a satisfying scratch, by the way. There we go. That's better. I'd probably be a better speedrunner if I didn't have facial hair to itch. Actually, no. I'd probably be a better speedrunner if I had a beard because it would itch less. Because it's when I don't have facial hair that my face itches the most because they're growing, they're curling and growing in the skin. Because, you know, minority curls. Yeah, Guy James is that dude. I want to... Oh, yeah. I know, Hexblood. You have been calling for that for a while. Is there, like, a reason why it wouldn't happen? Like a licensing reason why that wouldn't happen? Well, that sucks. Alright, we lost, like, a second and a half, maybe, which is fine. We've been losing a lot of time. Every time you see him drop a tornado, we're gonna lose time. Which sucks. But that's what happens when in your PB you get no tornadoes. And I haven't really been able to optimize the stage any more than I already have. Ultimate Alliance, no Ultimate Alliance 3 today. Going to pick it back up tomorrow. Doing very little tonight. Work with stressful. Oh yeah, that's not a problem. Just kick back, relax. Nothing wrong with that. Hey dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I didn't know you were in the Bears like that. That is perfect RNG from that boss. That mini boss. I studied Capcom's other releases, their sales, their engines, their size, release date, physical releases. I'm wondering why Capcom hasn't done it sooner. There's got to be a reason, because like if they're gonna make money off it, why wouldn't they do it? Yo, what's up, Shad? I was just thinking about you earlier today. I'm like, man, I haven't seen Shad around recently. I go back and forth whether I think The Rock or Stone Cold had the best, like most hype entrance. What am I doing? There we go. Because, I mean, dude screaming "if you smell what The Rock is cooking" is pretty fucking epic. At the same time, Glass Shatters is crazy good. Yo, what's up, JB? Phoenix? We got a Cobra raid. What was Cobra playing tonight? I don't think I saw on my feed what he's playing. Am I a boomerang short? That shouldn't be. Hey, Cobra, what's up, dude? It is close, for real. Actually, I think I'm fine. KY's not happy about something. Oh, Sacred Stones. Getting ready for Three Houses. Are you going to play Three Houses right away? Here, I'll drop, I'm gonna drop Cobra's link for those that haven't checked out his channel yet, but I'll do it after the run, because I don't want to, unfortunately, background input is on in my emulator, which means that pressing certain buttons can do weird things to the graphics. But yeah, if you don't want to wait, just go check out his channel, Hesitated Cobra. Show him some love for the raid if you haven't done so already. KY, you should check out Cobra's channel. Cobra was very recently inducted into the 1K club. Was that about a month ago? Capcom busy porting the other Resident Evil games to Switch, I'm guessing. Yeah, fair enough. I guess they can only work on so many things at once, since you only have so many resources. And the Resident Evil games are going to make more money than Dead Rising will. Even if they still use the same engine, though, you have to dedicate some amount of resources to it. It's just I think it's a matter of manpower. Then again, I could be full of shit. I don't work at a video game company, so. Oh, so you plan on getting that done before Three Houses. That's good. So you're gonna plan on finishing tomorrow. Nice. I mean, yes, dog. Generally, we all do that. Although most of us don't announce when we do it. Yeah, because it comes out, Three Houses comes out Friday, right? I know Anthony's been really looking forward to it. I will say, sometimes people do talk to it. Fuck. If, I was just gonna talk about how my carts had been better today, too. Well, that sucks. That's a huge time loss. With this lag, look at that lag. Look at all those birds. Oh, that was like a 10-second time loss. Hopefully not more than that, though. That first jump is really tricky. You have to resist the urge to finesse X too much. Oh. Yeah, actually, we will lose more than 10 seconds. Alright, well, we'll see where we're at. Coming out of Sigma 1. Sigma 1's and 3 are the most important stages for this. Lost 14 seconds. Ugh. Yes, probably not right away. I wasn't gonna do it, and then I think it was I can't remember. It might have been Natages who told me that none of them are related because I've never played a Fire Emblem game, but I'm interested in doing so. But he's like, yeah, you don't really need to like play any of the other ones in order to enjoy Three Houses. So I do plan on it because I've been wanting to play Fire Emblem for a while. I'm probably just not getting it right away though. Oh, crap! Come on. No! Oh, I didn't mean to stutter there. All right, that's end of run. I like stuttered the jump there, and I don't know why I did that. That was really stupid. Yeah, no worries. There are no plans for Resident Evil 4 to be released physically on Switch 2 months later. Resident Evil triple back for pre-order with Resident Evil 4 on Prison Cart. Me? Are you kidding me? Yeah, that's pretty shitty. Imagine failing that skip. I know, am I right? That's fine. That just gives me a chance at a fresh run that doesn't involve falling off the minecarts or an 8-dive eagle. I mean, the good thing is that all these runs that I'm getting deep in are pretty good. I just make one really stupid mistake somewhere. Normally on Sigma 3. That one's on Sigma 1. Damn it. Getting antsy. Relax. Whoops. Definitely didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna die. Yep. Did not mean to do that. 1 second. I forgot to give my Twitch test earlier. Just make sure that it's working. Yep, okay, good. Oh, Lasai. Alright. Later, KY. Really do hope Three Houses lives up to the hype, and it's not disappointing because I want the game to succeed. Yeah. Fuck, I can't get in your server with my new name because the address isn't verifiable. The email address? Oh, you got to do that with you have to send the verification, don't you? Oh, did you get access to your OG account again? Oh, you're on your old phone, gotcha. That sucks. This is gonna be really ugly. This is probably a reset. So I gotta get bonked by him, and then I gotta get bonked by the next one too. And now that's a terrible ship. The vial pretty much has to be perfect here. Hello, HC Productions. No, why'd you back away? Yeah, that's a terrible vial. It's not a terrible vial, but that's a terrible intro. Let's give the people remember this game. Yes, it is. This is a classic and will always be. Son of a bitch. Give me up there. Whoa, that sucked. That was horseshit. It hurts that some say that Mega Man X Saga is already ruined. I mean, just because the last few games aren't that good, well, I mean, X7 is just an abomination, right? But that doesn't take away from the fact that the first 4 are magnificent. Sans the voice acting in 4. Yeah, I mean, it was definitely, like, for money reasons, right? Like, otherwise, why do that? Why release them so close together? I certainly don't know how to use the Hadoken. I really don't know how to ride minecarts is the biggest problem. Dead Rising 1 is the best Mega Man X sequel. Fair? Fuck. Oh, God, the ship is trolling me so hard. I'm like, all right, well, if you're going to keep going that way, I'll back off. And then at the last second, it's like, oh, you're going to back off? Well, I'll come that way then. Oh, man, the intros have been bad today. Anything is better than X7. Mega Man X7, when I look forward to it, I thought was going to be better, but then they put bad graphics on it. I mean, it's not just the graphics either. The gameplay just blows. Sigma's nose is controlling the AI today. I'm bored that Sigma is immortal. It does make it kind of boring. Anytime the boss, like, isn't... Like, the death has no meaning because they're just going to come back, kind of lessens it. Wow. We've been really unlucky on those. Now the intro today. Call it the Sigma Star Saga. Oh my god. Dude! What am I gonna do about that? That's terrible. Aw, fucking screen. Are you kidding me? You finally get an okay intro and then Vile's like, oh no, I'm gonna go off screen. I mean, just take away the Dragon Balls from Sigma. It's easy for him not to come back. I mean, yeah. Oh god, Kai 3.5 was so funny today. New balls, who dis? So failed attempt joining your server from my new account Twain because the email I use only exists within Discord. So yeah, I don't really know a way around that. Unfortunately. Bring everyone back! Done. I want a girlfriend! Done. Some of that humor won't age well because it's like... It's not like classic humor, but it's still pretty fucking funny. Are you kidding me? Of course, and then I do that like an idiot. Oh, wow. Okay, well, that's that. Oh, man. What a load of garbage. Kate Sith is also immortal. He has the power of the dark side. I mean, I think that's what we saw last night. Sigma is too outdated to use dragon spheres. But he can just keep upgrading himself because he's immortal. Sorry, getting you a girlfriend is not within my power. Since I did things manually, I still have this phone act. Oh, your old phone? Something else I noticed in the Mega Man X saga is why they put poor skills on Axel in Mega Man X7. I mean, they did a lot of bad things in X7. Oh my god. You're kidding me. Okay, that was fine. I deserved better. I think the fandom definitely deserved better than X7. Dude, stop it! Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Considering. Hey, we got out of the intro. What was that, like 25 minutes? This fucking game. Yo, they had a good reason to nuke Raccoon City, to be honest. I mean, I agree. It's infested with zombies. Everyone was dead anyways. Oh my god. Of course. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot how to play Penguin. Because I haven't been here in years. Everybody's dropping stuff. It doesn't, like, it's not always health, but there are always drops everywhere today. Everywhere. Ugh. First time I saw Zero in MMX, I was too surprised. I was too, because it's like somebody new, right? Whereas X is still like, he's not Mega Man, but he's still basically like Mega Man. So that wasn't surprising. But Zero is very different from like Proto Man, other than they're both red. What am I doing? Oh, I'm such an idiot. Way too nonchalant there. Speedruns in 2019. I was never on a speedrun stream of MMX in 2019. Well, here you go. Your first one. You ever question on Doctor like give you the ability of Hadoken? To X is like found this homeless. That was bad RNG. That was bad RNG, obviously. Having two of the, I don't even know what those called. Two rolly things twice. I found this homeless man at a bar and he taught me some martial arts, so take this. It's really powerful too. Yeah, the Shoryuken, for those that don't know, they don't have the Hadoken in X2, they have the Shoryuken, and it's a lot more difficult to use. Not just because the input is more difficult, but also because it only hits for half of their hit points. Now you can manipulate it so that you're put into a position where you're hitting them twice. Wow, 3 times in a row, really? But like, if you miss it, you're only doing half of their HP. Hey, Twisted Hooks, how's it going, dude? I also hate the bees. For one, I can't kill them fast enough because I don't mash fast enough. And two, you just get the times where, oh, you're dropping the rolly things twice. Looks like I lose. Mashing is okay, but I always bonk once then before then because I'm garbage and then I die on the bees. Yeah, it's... And sometimes the bees can just screw you with that, like that bonk. Stop it, Vile. God, that's so annoying. He's jumped off screen like over 50% of the time tonight, which is like not usual. It's not common for him to do that in the first place, and for him to do it over like a majority of the time is really annoying. Vile is being mean. Vile's being very mean tonight. In Mega Man X3, instead of giving us unlimited energy armor, I think they had to put in Chun-Li's multi-kicking ability. I mean, that would have been cool, but that also, I feel like, might have been graphic intensive, and that's probably why they wouldn't have done that. Actually, I don't know. What does... I don't know about as much about X3 as opposed to X1 and X2, because I've seen it played less. I'd run that before I'd run X2, though, because X2 is so technically sound that somebody like me who's not technically sound is going to have a problem with it. The downside with X3 is that it's a little longer of a run. because there's more to the game. They should have given us the touch instead of the Z-Saber, and then in 4 they give us the Z-Saber. I mean, yeah, that would have been cool. The donkey kick, and then X5 give us Z-Saber. I mean, I thought the Z-Saber in 4 was pretty good. Like good, like how it was implemented. Damn it, how it was implemented was nice. But I mean, yeah, I guess there are definitely cooler things you could have done. Yeah, Chill Penguin, it really is like, pardon this unintentional joke, but it is one of the more chill tracks out of the Mavericks. $430. That actually wouldn't have been, that's pretty good considering I was -3 on the intro. I think the Z-Saber is badass, but they missed out using the Tatsu after already giving us short. Yeah, I agree. Could have kept the cycle going for at least one more game. Especially since X3 is still more along the veins of X1 and X2. Double slide. Oh my god, fuck off. Of course, and then I run into him. Finally get out of Penguin, and that's what I get stuck with. Yeah, I'm not keeping this. I'm not keeping this. We have so much time to save there that's unacceptable. Scuffed RNG for real. X7, they give us a special that skips the games to the credits. It's the best secret power-up in the game. Oh, I agree, so you don't have to play the rest of it. Fuck. One shot away. I hate that I'm always one shot off. X7 and 8, not real. Sad boy. His last X game was 6. I agree with that. Not canon. Not a part of the official release line. I just would have been Zero's girlfriend. Yeah. But then, you know, shit happened. Yikes. I did like that they always had, like, death as, like, have some sort of impact in these games. Like when Zero died in this game, I'm like, wow, that really sucks. I'm kind of sad because Zero was the homie. You're always one shot off because Han always shoots first. Well, I just got to be like Han then, right? And then if I shoot first, then I'll never be one shot off. What am I doing? I don't need fast cars. Now I'm just not focused. Like, what am I doing? Monka W. Yup. I need to refocus. Alright, well that was good at least. That's fine. I'm like a second off because of what I did with task cars, but that's okay. As long as he doesn't do something horrendous here. Oh my god, a normal vial. Who would have thought? Yeah, it's just about the movement. You just got to get used to that movement. Once you get the movement down, it's something you won't like. You won't. The only time you'll mess it up is if like the bees force you to mess it up because their RNG is because sometimes they just won't move enough to the left. That doesn't happen very often, but yeah, because it does save time doing the one bonk. Mayman isn't that hard. You just need to activate some cheat codes and yeah, you just win, right? Just win forehead. I wish it was sub 2 minutes, but unfortunately I'm not good enough for that. Alright, there we go. Back on track. Who needs to be good when you're the slowest Mega Man X speedrunner? I know, right? And it's just like, I don't have any expectations for myself. Because I'm going to be the slowest anyways. Whoops. I mean, it's like the best intro I've had today, probably. I'm guessing. I don't remember already. Which is probably not a good sign for my brain. So I've only been playing for like just over an hour. Ooh. I wasn't expecting that. That sucks. That was not a good penguin stage. Sure like your dives today, don't you? That was several slides. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't as bad as last time. Last time was some of the worst RNG I've seen with Penguin in a while. Maybe a comedy series where the laugh track gets more pissed off throughout. Like almost like passive, increasingly more passive aggressive. All right, let's see what Eagle has to give us. Oh, what? Dude. Oh, man, that's so annoying. That was big sad. At least I didn't pick the wrong stage, though. That would have been bigger sad. Just learn Iceless and Carpet, forehead. Then that will never happen. I don't know if I'm streaming Friday yet. If I can, I will. But as of right now, I'm guessing no. And then we'll do Smash on Saturday. I'm going to a baseball game with family, and that could be a late night. Or I might just be very tired by the end, even if it's not super late. Dude, come on. Miss Dash and just eating Dash inputs are getting so annoying. Pick the wrong stage and still be beat by a solid minute. That's good. Good improvisation. First time they laugh, they realize the series is not funny, so they throw tomatoes. That's the first time I've seen him shoot the tornado in like 2 weeks. Nice. The tasks are for cowards? That seems kind of harsh. But no, I am not a tasser. I don't use the tasks. Family time is important. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I don't generally like going to baseball games because, not that I don't like baseball, I do. I played baseball in high school, but my eyesight just is so bad that unless I'm sitting like really close, I can't see what's going on anyway, so I'd rather watch at home. Oh, that was gross. Play Mega Man shooting only if you can't progress. I mean, that's kind of what the speedrun does. Although in some situations you can progress, you just get bonked. So to save time, you don't want to get bonked. Yeah, we play the Japanese version because it's faster than the English version. By a little bit. It's not a huge deal, but why not? Oh, that was bad movement. Wish I could do the iceless run. I've been getting better at iceless. I think my PB on my iceless run was like 49, maybe. So it's not like bad, but obviously not as good as this run because I still wasted like 3 minutes doing iceless. Missed carpet anyways. Son of a bitch. That was not a good elephant. Original stream, original game. I remember I went to a baseball field trip once and I didn't have my glasses, so I just ate food and experienced a 144p YouTube video. Yeah, that's basically what it is. You cannot see the ball. You just look at the reactions. New sub. Did you sub? HC, well, if you did, I appreciate it. If your subs are private, it won't come up as a notification, unfortunately. Ooh. Okay, that's fine. Glad I went low there. "12 seconds. Gotcha. With the dialogue and stuff, right? Oddly enough, where it loses time is the stupid Hadoken dialogue box. The dialogue box for the English version is like, here's the Hadoken, and that's it. And in the Japanese version, there's like, he goes on this like mini monologue as to what's going on. And you're like, can I get English just for this one part? Oh, okay. Dash input just kind of failed there. It started and then just stopped, which seems kind of odd if I'm holding the button down, but whoa! That one was my fault. That was not the game. Just do Iceless. Dude! Oh my god. My worst Kuwanger stage in a while. Only 5-6 for any percent. Fewer boxes, I'm guessing. Typical doctor like acting normal in English, but a fucking Wii role-playing in Japanese. Oh, man. Kuwanger Dance Monka. Yeah, it took me a while to learn how to do that finally, but it saves so much time. Like, we're gonna lose a bunch of time here, but we'd have lost so much more time had I had that fight not gone well. It's like, my issue was that I was just getting so paranoid about getting close to him. It's all about the timing. I still fuck it up pretty consistently, too. I essentially have good days and I have bad days. Feel bad for those people in D&D campaigns who have to experience a 1-hour monologue between party members and the main villain. I love those. But then again, I'm a gas bag, so I guess that's not surprising. Hey man, when you're the face, sometimes you just got a monologue. Oops. Oh, that was bad. Didn't mean to charge shot there. In the Japanese version, English iOS version of the game, Light says that he trained on the Great Waterfalls. Oh, is that what it is? I never looked at the translation. That's funny, though. That's cool. Actually, it's kind of cool that they updated that then in the English version. Bruh, that's what you have to do for a Hadoken. Just train under waterfalls. I mean, let's all do that. We should all take a week, go on a retreat, and every one of us do that, and we'll all know how to Hadoken. But a few days later, I remember that once I saw a video of how to complete the level of Boomerang Kuwanger on YouTube. I saw that YouTuber Pierce Thorns, when I tried it, died many times. Oh, up the elevator? A few days later, I found out that I was using a technique of Steam Chameleon. Yeah, so it's a weird glitch. You have to wall jump and then it won't kill you, but like there's a very specific way that you have to do it. I don't do it because I don't know it well enough to not accidentally die. But I mean, I can. Sign me the fuck up. I know, right? Sounds awesome. Oh, shit. Screwed up that last jump. I love D&D green text. There was one about an all-barbarian group or a bard heavy metal group. Man, lead me to that bard heavy metal group. That sounds awesome. Oh, yeah. That he doesn't appear until we go back after we defeat all the other Mavericks. But you still need to go up. You still need to see that ledge the first time you come around, because you need to see the ledge a certain amount of times. All right, maybe after some of the bad luck we've had, Octopus will be really nice. Give us no tornadoes. Lose no seconds. A Sith Lord janitor? Like, why be... Whoops. Why be a janitor? I guess you just want a calm life, huh? Fucking... I hate when that happens. Because you're like, I'm always just off. I must be like just off with the roller or something. Because I'm not exactly sure why that happens. Oops. That was really unfortunate. Hey, less lag though. Optimism. Normally my issue is that I shoot it too late. But that time I was way too early. No, it doesn't just appear. You still have to see that ledge a certain amount of times before he'll appear. Of course, Octopus is super nice after I have a really shitty level, which, I mean, I guess that's fine. Keeps the run alive. No, yeah, you have to, I think it's 5 times you have to see that ledge total before Dr. Light will appear. Which sticky bombs are a thing in this game? Yeah, that'd be nice. There was also about a player who was a pretend wizard who covered up his fake magic to make it look real. That's interesting. Seems like a lot of work for not much payoff. No idea why I didn't dash right away. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Son of a bitch, stop jumping. That's the worst. That is the worst. Timu said this is his least favorite part about the 100%. So that tells you just how annoying that dude is. Oh, he decides to jump? Well, you're kind of screwed. Guess that fight's going to be slow for you. Dude, dash! Good Lord. Like the first input, alright, whatever, but the second one? Oops. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get another iBuffalo soon because I'm pretty sure these dash inputs being eaten are not just like. Some of them are probably, you know, player error, but not all of them. Some of them are just the controller going. Although maybe I should just try it on my SNES Classic just to see. Because maybe it is, and I'm just terrible. That's a time game. All right, that's good. All right, let's not screw up the skip when we get to it. Okay, cool. Thanks, Stando. I've had that charge fail on me a few times, so now I'm super paranoid about getting that timing right. So I'll wait just a little longer than necessary. Don't need to do that. Alright, so it's 2. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty much a foregone conclusion, right, JB? That was going to happen? Like, to the point where it's like, why even bother? Yeah, I'm not even gonna watch it. Like, what's the point? All right, last one. I think that's the last one. There's another green text about the player who made his character a Mary Sue, so the DM did things like whatever you do is so good that whatever you do causes fights everywhere. That's actually really funny of the DM to do that. How do you do the mini boss skip? Which one? Hey Volpe, how's it going, dude? Oh, so I had a problem with the falling too initially. And that's because what I didn't realize I wasn't doing is that you have to dash off that ledge. And if you don't dash off that ledge, whoops. If you don't dash off that ledge right, you won't fall correctly. Because like I was like walking off the ledge. And that's why it wasn't working for me. Until I realized that it's because I wasn't dashing off the ledge. Because then you can maneuver them faster. Like left and right. Quick skip! I did bad choices with D&D. We've all made some bad choices with D&D. Yep, that's why we make sure we get that extra life in Chameleon so we have enough lives to die that many times in Armadillo. But you can't die somewhere else, otherwise that'll screw it up. Hey Wolf, how's it going? Oof, that was close. Death of Zero, sad face. It was pretty sad, yeah. That's not what I wanted to see. Recognize Volpe from AC2 and Marin sounds like Moreno and Spetch. It means something in Portuguese. Oh, brown fox. It does mean brown fox. Okay, gotcha. No! Do it! Oh, I screwed up the Hadoken. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I screwed up the Hadoken, but we didn't mess it up. Imagine not Hadokening the spider on the first try. Yeah, I hear those stories are really interesting. I should check that out more often. That's exactly what happened. We killed Boomer Kuwanger good. Ooh, that was close. That was close. Pause buffer the spider. I mean, that's not a bad idea. I've been especially bad with the spider recently. I didn't used to be as bad, but now I am. So, I don't know. I mean, I just have a focus problem in general. That I gotta work on. Like, I'll focus really hard on certain parts, and then I'll just slack on others. That was good. That was good. That was really good. That felt really clean. There's an animated video on it? Oh, good. Full on, with a full on Italian. I think we're gonna lose time, but that wasn't bad. Man, my Bangda in my PB was really good. I think it might have been a God Bangda where I went back-to-back I Hadoken. Because the rest of the stage was fine. Nope. Oh, thank God. I knew I screwed it up the first time, so we still saved time by just retrying. Fuck. Alright, that's fine. Fuck me. Alright, it's fine. I screwed up the input there. Oh. I should have just went to tornado there, but whatever. Yeah, I pressed shoot. I pressed the shoot button too fast. Yeah. Tends to happen. I feel like it tends to happen more frequently in X streams than like in other places because there's a lot of interest in the Spanish community. In the X games. Oof, that was lucky. I screwed it up. That was close. Yeah, I know it's D-Rex. I actually didn't know when I first created the live split, though. I still think it's weird that it's 2 parts to it. All right, Dom Doken or backup, please. Oh, yes. Oh, my God. That feels so good. That was ecstasy. Yeah, we're going to lose time, but that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, it's really tough. Like, I had to learn the backup because of how inconsistent I am at getting the, that one. All right, now comes the anxiety. The anxiety of you're fine as long as you don't screw it up. Because Jedi Sigma, it can definitely be a screw up on Jedi Sigma. Oop. Fuck! Oh my God. Screwed it up. Screwed it up. I hate Jedi Sigma so much. The buffer works different with him. I am absolutely furious. I don't even want a freaking PB if it's not a sub 40. Thanks, Tash. Yeah, Jedi Sigma just works so much differently from like the other bosses on how you can buffer the Hadoken. And then so you have to wait, and then he just charges at you. And like I freak out. It hasn't happened in a while, but it used to happen frequently. Thanks, Tato. Yeah. It's just, it was stupid. That should not happen. I mean, it's not a terrible... So one of the issues that you run into in a run like this is you're like, do I want to keep this PB? Because it's actually, like, on the books as far as live split's concerned. Because sometimes you have splits that you do not want to run against because they're, like, kind of demoralizing. And this is kind of like that because your big time save isn't going to come until the very end. But, like, there's also... So, Eagle's gonna suck, right? But, like, Penguins, you can... We can improve on penguin. We can improve on elephant. We can really improve on Kwanger. Mandrill's pretty good. Armadillo's pretty good. We lost time on octopus, so you can gain time there. Chameleon was pretty good. We golded on the Hadoken, which, you know, we'll just get better on that split. And then we had a pretty good Sigma 1, but we still missed the Hadoken on the spider the first time, so there's that time to make up. Sigma 2 wasn't great. And then Sigma 3, we screwed up on the Chameleon Hadoken, so there's still like 15 seconds to make up there. If I didn't screw up that Chameleon Hadoken, we still would have gotten sub 40, even screwing up Jedi Sigma. So you can, in theory, save a lot in the intro, but I've only ever gotten a 2:05, I think is my fastest time. So I really don't have that much room to save, other than learning to mash faster. Just reach task levels of perfection, forehead. By the way, something I do in my runs that I feel safe on is die once on the first visit to Dillo. But then you get put all the way back, right? Which I guess isn't a big deal, but I guess... Well, okay, so you save time on the Hado split, but you don't, like, ultimately save time, right? Is there any time saved for that? Is anything RNG in the run minus the bosses? Minus the bosses. No, not really. Everything else is pretty set. It's really just the bosses that's the biggest RNG issue. Everything else is pretty set. Yeah, just the bosses themselves, and the mini bosses too. Oh, so there is another RNG aspect, but it's not in this particular run, and that's the in Chameleon, in any percent, you don't kill that mini boss, so you have to go through this rock, that cavern, but there are falling rocks on you, and the falling rocks can be RNG. But in the 100% run, there's no RNG there. If you're a task, there is. But if you just fall in the hole, it's about the same. Gotcha, okay. The task dies to a bird. Oh, interesting. Hey, GC Cuber, how's it going? What time is it? I should really stop. Yeah. Ugh. I do need to stop because I got to get up really early in the morning. I'd really like to run again, though, but I guess we'll just have to wait till next week to try to beat this time. Oh, man. The Chameleon and the Jedi Sigma, both of which should not have been screw-ups. So sad. Playing Symphony of the Night tomorrow? But wait, I thought that wasn't until I till I got sub 40, or was it just a PB? In which case, yes, you have to play Symphony of the Night tomorrow. I'm okay. I mean, this run was good, obviously. I just really screwed up at the end there. It's at a place I should not have screwed up. Alright, let's see here. That was a 3-second gold on the Hadoken. Oh, okay, so basically justify PB. Gotcha. All right, I'm going to before we end though, let's do a couple things. Oh, nope. The Phil Garter was okay, just the Yeah, see, you can't buffer it the same as you do. Maybe. Okay, so if I use the sound as a key, as a cue, I can get them without them getting too close. So once this music ends, buffer, shoot. Buffer, shoot. Buffer, shoot. Okay. So that's how we get that consistently. That's good to know. I probably should have already known that. Man, I got the Domdokin too. Oh, God. All right. I guess I'm just going to have to get all three of these. All I had to do was be a tiny bit more patient. A tiny bit more patient. And I wasn't. Because I had the setup just fine. Oops, that was too late. Yeah. Twisted's right. I have save states, so I can just go back to... Like, I have them saved ahead of time, so that I can go back to them to practice. Like, this isn't a rewind... Technically a rewind of the last run, but of a run... Like a playthrough that I did a long time ago, where I just... made states in certain parts that I wanted to practice. Yeah, I play on emulator because it's easier to practice, and I can't get my SNES to function properly on my monitor because I don't have the proper, like, a good not a proper, but a good upscaler. Like, if I were to use the upscaler I have now, there'd be a big green line through the middle of it, even though I'd really prefer to use the original hardware because, you know, minimize input lag as much as possible is the thing. I can't believe I screwed it up. I do not have the practice ROM, no. I didn't even know you could get that if you didn't have a SNES to whatever that's called. What controller do I use? I use an iBuffalo. Have you ever played Undertale? So I have the game, and I played like an hour of it. That's when I first got my PC to just like try Steam out, but I never played it after that. I think I plan on doing it on stream at some point. Oh, is it like a software? Yeah, I don't have one. Oops, that's not good. Yeah, well, if you can... Well, and I can read enough Japanese where it wouldn't be an issue. Yeah, you can shoot that over to me. Either, you can just post it. Is there like a link? Because you can just post a link if you want. Man, that's not good. I do. You can either join our Discord, or you can send it to me at, I think it's... Hold on, let me check. You can just direct it to me at, I think it's... Hold on. 9010. So yeah, 2 mistakes that I just should not have gotten. And I worked so hard on Sigma 3 too, and I didn't lose time. That's exactly what I wanted, and then screwed up Jedi Sigma. It's so frustrating. Getting better at this, though. Then you gotta learn the backup. Oh, whoops. That was really slow. Alright, so I actually like to get bonked. Oh. Why didn't I get... Thought I always get bonked if I was on the edge there. Call that one the Tato special. Oh. That's all, to me, that's the roughest one. Where it goes backwards like that. Yeah, because I didn't ever do the any Hadoken to D-Rex until I saw you do it that way, and I'm like, oh, I can do that, I think. Assuming I get the right RNG. Like, I had never even thought about doing that. You opened my eyes to a whole new world of confidence. Whoops. Oh. Turbo activated for some reason. When it's really slow like that, it's actually kind of tough. Because it takes forever to... You have to be really patient, but also not too patient. That's always fun when you get hit by it, too. Okay, cool. Thanks, Twisted. I will check that out. Oh, cool. Thanks, GC. Now all of a sudden I can't get up there. There we go. No, if a lot of people don't have one, it took me over to find it, so I made sure I can send it. Yeah, I appreciate it, because I had no idea where to find one. That'd give me a good idea of what I'm dealing with. Alright. Went through like 50 billion sites. Well, that's some resourcefulness. For sure. And dedication. Alright, what do we got here? I really don't want to stop, but I must. So I got a few people here I can raid. I kind of want to raid Shadow Plays, SOJ Shadow Plays, but I kind of also want to raid Kenny because I feel really bad that Kenny came in the stream yesterday and it seemed like I completely ignored him because my restream chat wasn't working for YouTube. So maybe as an I'm sorry sort of situation. I didn't mean to ignore you. I think he left before I got it fixed. So I guess, yeah, let's raid Kenny. What's Kenny playing? Mario Maker? It's Wednesday. Yeah, he's playing Super Mario Maker 2. Alright. So we're going to raid my friend, my good pal, Kenny. Neo Kit. Do I use Streamlabs OBS? I do. Yeah, I use Slobs. I'm looking to go back to regular OBS, though, because Streamlabs OBS has some issues some syncing issues and some random issues that OBS doesn't have. The upside to Streamlabs OBS is that it's been easier to use, but I could just figure out, like, how to make those things work in OBS too and not have the same issues. So, Rain and Kenny Stando. But I found Padlight didn't have a SNES skin, so I spent like another 50 years looking for a SNES skin. But it works. All right, that sounds good. I'll probably check that out tomorrow. The only thing that you may need to mess around with is the config file to make sure the buttons you press are right. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I'll probably take a look at that tomorrow then. Yeah, so let's raid Kenny over on the YouTube. The YouTubes. He's playing Super Mario Maker 2. So let's go say what up. And yeah, thanks everybody for watching. We did PB, even though it's not the PB that I wanted. We'll be back. I might come back Friday night if I'm not like tossed from all that enjoyment of the baseball game and like tired. So we might come back for that again on Friday to get that sub 40. Otherwise, we'll be back next week with more X, and we'll be doing Smash on Saturday for sure. So yeah. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and yeah, take it easy. I'll see you next time.